Hello, scouts from around the world. Hi, this is Jude from Malaysia. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the scouts from around the world. So, welcome to the fifth Global Scout Kitchen Jamboree 2024. So, this year we are very lucky to bring you the Jamboree all the way from the country called Belize. So, it's a country in mid Central America, wonderful country. So today we are going to talk about Scouts for SDGs under our Jamboree program. So welcome everyone. So first of all, salam penangkap and buenos dias, buenos nachos to everyone. So what is SDG? So how do we do this? So first of all, I would like to share something for you to think about. So can you see my screen? Okay, so this is Earth. So this is a wonderful Earth taken from the space. So imagine, what do we have here? We have a lot of things here. We are here. We have our family here. We have our building here, school here. We have our scout activities here. So we are very happy to be on Earth and we should be very grateful. But let me ask you something. If one day there are no more Earth, what is going to happen? There's no more families, no more friends, no more activities. What do you think will happen? It will be the end of everything. So it is very crucial for us to sustain our Earth. For who? Not for us, for me, for you. It's for our future generation, our children, our children's children. So, uh, our SDG is a way that was formulated to maintain our Earth until the year 2030. We have our goal 2030 for us to maintain. They are under a few categories. So we have 17 of them, sustainable goals for us to maintain and make sure we keep our Earth. So these are our SDGs, 17 of them. So what do we have here? What is SDG? So SDG, full name is Sustainable Development Goals. So these are the blueprints to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. So all these SDG goals addresses the global challenges we face, including uh, those related to poverty, inequality, climate change, environment degradation, peace, and justice. So the aim of SDG is to transform our world. So they are a call to action to end poverty, inequality, to protect our planet Earth. We are only one Earth, so it is our responsibility to protect, to ensure that people enjoy health, justice, and prosperity. So what happens if our SDGs are not achieved? So number one, current poverty in the world, the poor will be getting poorer and the rich richer. So we have limited access to basic needs like water, some for electricity, and also to widen the wealth gaps between the different social groups and regions. So we will see all this if SDG does not happen. So our environment will also degrade and there will be a great climate change, more landfills popping up everywhere, and also extinction of animals due to deforestation and also pollution. Also, we will have an increase in respiratory diseases. Okay, so let us go take a quick look at all the 17 goals. So number one is poverty. So poverty is the first target that SDG targeted. So what do we need to do first? We need to make sure we can sustain ourselves, especially financially. So especially in this during the COVID pandemic. So many things has been assaulted. So we need to restart back our poverty. So this is one of the goals that we have. Number one. Number two, zero hunger. Goal number two. This is also especially one of the targets from our Global Scout Kitchen Jamboree, was to do this. So our aim for is to end all forms of hunger and malnutrition by the year 2030. So we need to make sure that people, especially children, have food on the table and they can sustain the life and a healthy life. This include promoting sustainable agriculture and support small-scale farmers and equal access to land, technology, and markets. So this is one of the SDG that our Global Scout Kitchen Jamboree is promoting. So number three, very important, is good health and well-being. So since our Global Scout Kitchen Jamboree is all about food, so what is happening to us to maintain a good life, to sustain a good, healthy life, is to have a good diet. We need to see what we eat. We need to have all this. We have this balanced diet. We have rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains to help to reduce heart diseases. Okay, so high blood pressure and cholesterol can be a symptom of too much salt, saturated fats in your diet, and we are covering this. Okay, so please stay on. We'll have live cooking and everything. You can see all the good diets, healthy diets that we are promoting, especially during this time, during the Jamboree. Okay, so quality education after we have money, after we have proper food, and also then next we need to educate all our children's children to be educated, to know more, to be properly educated, be it a formal or non-formal education. Especially since our Scout, we promote non-formal education for us to have life skills. So that is what we are doing. So our Scouts is full force to support these SDGs. Especially we have 57 million people from all over the world. So we are going to make change. Okay. Next, gender equality. After we have all the education, we need to make sure that we have proper equality between male and female, our sisters and brother scouts from around the world. So to be given an equal opportunity in everything that we do, in education, in jobs, in everything, so that we are all equal. So this is one of the goals from SDG in order to sustain our Earth. Okay, so next one, SDG that Global Scout Kitchen Jamboree is promoting is SDG number 6, clean water and sanitation. So this goes beyond how we are drinking water only. It's also our sanitation, wastewater, and how we need to address this. So we need to promote, because many places on Earth are not as fortunate as what we have now, so they do not have a proper access. So this one we are promoting also under this Global Scout Kitchen Jamboree. Okay. Affordable and clean energy, goal 7. So after we are fed, after we are educated, after we have money on the table a bit to sustain, we need to have affordable and clean energy. So make sure our government and everyone will go towards this goal to have a clean energy. Every day, currently, we are depending on fossil fuels like hydrocarbons, using petrol and diesel. So this goal, in order to maintain our Earth, we need to go green. So we have initiatives like green cars and everything, and to reduce the use of fossil carbons. Okay, after that is goal number 8. So here, government is spending on agriculture remains stagnant compared to the share of agriculture in global GDP. Productivity incomes and small scales and producers are lower than those of larger food producers on average. Sustainable food system can create decent job and support the incomes of billions of the world. So in order to produce food, we are also producing jobs to everyone, all the way from farming and to production and to export. So these are all ways to give people to sustain their life. Okay. Next is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. After we have jobs, then we will have a bigger industry to sustain. So here we have, especially due to the pandemic, this is also affected. So we are slowly recovering to make our industry better and more innovative, and also to sustain our planet, reduce inequality. So our pandemic, COVID, is likely to reverse the progress of reduced income inequality. 25% of the population live on less than half the median income. So many people got very poor due to this pandemic. 1.6 billion workers in the informal economy are in danger and losing their livelihoods. So this pandemic especially has already cost us our jobs. So many people are jobless. So we try to recover. So with our food system, especially when we export, we are also giving this good income to everyone. After we manage to do that, so we need to sustain our cities because we do not want our people to live in slums. We want to sustain, to have a more quality life. So this is number 11. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. So by 2020, 83 countries in Europe, EU reported 700 policies and implementation activities under the 10-year framework program, Sustainable Consumption and Production. So this is to reduce waste and spoilage and empower consumers to make smart choices in their food shopping. Okay. So number 13 is also very near to our heart. So we want our earth to be maintained at this temperature that we have. So we need to do our best to reduce, by reducing waste also, we can control our climate action. So I like for this one is by promoting cycling in order to reduce the use of fossil carbon, especially when we go to work. We can use cycling or walking so that we don't use any more cars. So we try our best to reduce. So this is under climate action. So life below water. So more than 3 billion people rely on the ocean for their livelihoods. We have fishermen. So 80% of the world merchandise trade is carried out by sea. We deliver our goods all the way, like from Malaysia to US, all the way by sea, especially the big cargoes. So every year, an estimated of 5 to 12 million metric tons of plastics enter the ocean, costing 13 billion per year US dollars to clean up. And this will also give financial losses, especially in fisheries. So it is our responsibility, even at home. We don't try to throw plastics. So it will eventually go from our home, drop into the drain, drop into the sea. So this will create a problem, especially to our fishes, turtles, and everything. So it is very, very important for us also to remember them in order to have a sustainable future. Okay, life on land, goal number 15. Proportion of forest area fall from 31.9% of the world total area in 2000 to 31.2% in 2020. We have lost a lot of trees for development in certain areas. So when we develop, we need to think about our forests because they are like lungs of the earth. So we don't chop down any more trees. We try to look for other alternatives. So peace, justice, and strong institution. So by the end of 2020, about 1% of the global population at the 2.4 million people have been forcibly displaced because persecution, conflict, and generalized violence. And the pandemic has exposed intensified inequality and discrimination. Sustainable food can reduce critical stress facing families, communities, and nations around the globe, preparing the ground for peace and strong institutions to take hold. Okay, after that, then we have all our partners in order to make our sustainable SDG goals to be met by year 2030. So here we have the 17 goals to sustain our future, especially our children's future also. So here we would like to take a target 12.3, especially what they say here, by 2030, half per capita global waste at the retail consumer level to reduce food loss along production and supply chain and include post-harvest losses. Okay. So here we have been talking about what is happening globally, what is happening on the earth, the economy, and everything. So what does that mean to us, especially as a scouts? Okay, so we can also do. Every one of us has a responsibility. When we do our part, we are doing to make sure we are sustaining our earth. Okay, so what can we do? Especially even now at home, wherever. Number one that we can do in order to contribute to a sustainable earth, we can reduce food waste. So very easy. What we do every day we eat. So number one, we need to plan our meal. We need to see how much do we eat. Meat, veggie, we don't take a very large portion. We can do this like plan your meal for the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, have a proper meal. And what we don't have, we don't want to waste. So like even in one plate, we can decide how many percent is veggie, how many percent is meat, rice, like here in Malaysia, we take a lot of rice. So we plan them properly. So scraps and leftovers, if they are not finished, especially when we are in a big family, we can keep them for next meal. So this is one of the things that we can do. Next, we can donate food that we cannot finish. We find a way, we go and donate them. Okay, number 4, food waste. What do we do with them? Normally, we throw into the rubbish, like especially fruit peels, banana peels, orange peels, veggie, those we chop off everything. For us, we cannot eat, so we dispose. So what happened? It is an alternative. We do a compost. We upcycle it to become a detergent, especially for us to wash. Dishes also can. So we have a lot of this to do compost especially. Okay. Oh, here. Okay. So that's great. Okay. So that's it about what we can do. So what time is it now? So another thing that we can do, like what we say in one of the SDG goals, is to promote SDG to everyone. That is one of the ways we can do to let people aware of this SDG so that we can do it together. Because what happened? Our Earth is one. It belongs to all of us. So it is all our responsibility. So here I would like to share something. One of the activities, how SDGs was promoted So I happen to have a opportunity to go for the previous World Scout Jamboree last year in Saemangeum, Korea. So I would like to share what they did for SDGs. So here we have a special place called Ban Ki-moon Center. It's in the Delta area, the main space in World Scout Jamboree. So Ban Ki-moon is actually one of the 8 United Nations Secretary General. So he's done a lot. He is one of the people that created this SDG. So in World Scout Jamboree 2023, so we have a place called Ban Ki-moon Center where all the Team Purple especially, they come in and they promote SDG. So this is their booth outside. So what happens is they have 3 booths. So they have World Scouting, Campfire, SDGs. Then they have seminars. So all the people, all the friends from all over the world come here to promote. So what they did is a few activities. So one of them is to write their dream board. So this is one of the fun activities that was done. So you do your dream. So one of my dream, I draw my dream day. So you can see. So next, they use play a dream plane. Where do you want your dreams to fly? So this is with Brother Max from German, I think. So they promote. So everyone would take your aeroplane, fold it, draw all your dreams, and they draw flying dreams. Okay. So next, one of the another activities is they use paper to draw scarf. Draw scarf and put it here because our scarf, like here, very nice. This is from Mexico, from a friend, Yuri. Thank you. So we design our own scarf. What do you want to do? Especially in terms of SDG. So you drew and you fold them properly and you hang them. It's a very nice. So here they have the opportunity to promote the Candlestick Scout Center. So they have an exhibition there. So they promote. So this is a full year round Jamboree. So they are promoting this there also. Next is how we innovate to make our earth better. So they don't limit ourselves to any of our uh, what we have today. So we have to imagine what we want to do in the future. So they give us a few places, some small this one for us to do. Mine here is a electric bike that can save our planet. We can go to where we go by electric bike. So this is a dream. So then nowadays we have a lot of social medias. So they have a place for us to promote our activities, what we do. So this is one of the tents in the Ban Ki-moon Center. Yeah, we have them promoting the mood also, happening end of next year, August next year. Okay, so that's a little bit of promotion that what has been done in World Scout Jamboree. Okay, next we have our what we did already with our food to save the earth. So here we can do more than that, apart from what we are eating. Every meal, one day, 3 meals, some 2 meals. So we have been doing that. So we can go further, one more step further. So what's happening? So number one, very easily, we can go and save electricity. So whenever we go out from a room, we very simply, we just flick the switch off the lights, switch off the fan or the air conditioning. So we do not use, so we just let go. Okay, to switch them off. Okay, so that's number one. Next, we can go paperless. We don't use money anymore. We use apps because every day we have our transaction for everything. So instead of money, we use e-wallet. Okay, also next, we can also share SDGs news around the world, especially since we have this social media. So it's very easily done. Instead of like, you can just press share to our page in our IG, TikTok, social media. Okay. So we are promoting them, promoting the sustainable development goals. Also, we try to use less paper. We have iPads, phones. We don't have to print. We just send. Okay. So we are saving trees anymore. Number 5. Even keeping our self-hygiene, we can also sustain our goal. So we take short showers. We try to reduce water, especially even like brushing our teeth. When we switch on the water tap, when we brush, we switch it. We close the tap. Then after that, we will use again to gargle everything. We don't let the water flow because that one is also wasted water. So we don't try to waste resources. So number 6, eat less meat. So to process meat, they need a lot of resources to produce meat for us, especially processed meats. So if we eat less, so there will be less of this. So we are also saving our planet. Compost, this was mentioned earlier. All the food scraps that we have, we will compost them and reuse them again. Number 8, very simply, we can recycle our paper, plastic, glasses to minimize landfills. Or else everything will go to the landfill and they will dump it. So we just try to reuse them again. Okay. Okay. Next, we need to support our local communities. We are also slowly recovering, especially from this pandemic. So we go and look around. We don't have to get everything imported. Whatever produce that was produced locally, we try to support local businesses because we want to sustain together. Okay. Okay. Water bottle. We don't use the one-time plastic bottle. We try to get our own water. So we just refill them. Okay. So everywhere we go, we just bring them. Next, what we can do, we can use bicycle to bike, walk around, use public transport to reduce the use of fossil fuel, which was discussed earlier. So we can do that either going to work, going to school, or going to whatever activities. So it seems small, but it will be very big if every one of us do it. Okay. Also, next, make sure we maintain our car, give them to proper servicing so that our car will have perform properly, especially the engine. These are cars, motorbikes, everything, so that we don't want to exit toxic fume to our environment. This is bad for other people, even for our health. So we try to reduce so many. Okay. So our scouts, we have more than 57 million scouts around the world right now, and we are expanding. We have reached more than 174 countries around the world. So our scouts globally are already committed to SDGs. So what can we do? So here, let me show you something. Okay. We have a page that is specially for scouts for SDGs. Let me stop my sharing for a bit. Where is this now? Okay, you can see here. You can see my screen. Okay. So what can you do is you can just go to click Scout for SDGs. So look for this circle thing, Scout for SDG World Scouting. Okay, this number 2. So here we can go, either you got scouts, scout leaders, or organization or partner. Okay, from here, you will go, okay, I say I'm a scout. So here we try to go to explore, and go to projects. So you can see what people are doing all over the world. So we are not alone. So we can see all the scouts that they keep their reports, and you can keep your report here also. Okay, from Indonesia. Where's this? Oh, generate those, a lot from Indonesia. Okay, we can put where our activity is. We can explore and search for ideas. And you can also upload them all your this one for SDGs, because we have already coined how many millions of man hours. So we are the biggest in the world to promote SDGs. Okay. Okay, so we can go here. Scout for SDGs, remember, huh? Okay, stop sharing. Okay. So this is it, huh? Okay, activities. So you can upload your activities. You can see what other people are doing. Okay, so next section. Okay, we come back to Belize. Okay, so since this year, our theme is uniting cultures through cooking. So when we are doing cooking, especially those from our local countries, we can actually share them around, especially all the healthy food for us to promote whatever cultures that we have from all over the world. So every country have their own unique food. So here I would like to have this opportunity to share what happened in last August. So we went to this a Jamboree in Sri Lanka, in Chilau. So I would like to share, they have a place called Food Tables. So I'm going to share a video to everyone. Okay. Okay. Let me see.
Indonesia Canada, South Africa Party, Indonesia Canada, South Africa Party, Indonesia Canada, Torani, Torani,
Okay, so this is in Chilau, where we have our World Senior Scouters, Senior Citizens Scout Jamboree in in Chilau, Sri Lanka. So this is Chief Commissioner, our brother Janaprit Fernandez coming here. So this is all from the India team. They came here to promote their dance. So this is the opening of the food tent. So this is the first booth is from Algeria, where they promote all their food and everything, even our culture. So when we bring food, we're actually bringing our culture also. So let us enjoy.
So now we can see the traditional foods handicraft and small souvenirs from Algeria. You can also see Indonesia's
This is another table. Next table is from India. From India, I think. Yeah, from India.
So now in the we can see the traditional
So culture include song, dance, not only food. So we are promoting them also. So this is from Punjab, India. Yes. Okay, so these are the dancers from Sri Lanka playing with fire, quite dangerous, but it's quite good. Okay. Just enjoy. This is from one of the districts in India also. This is from Singapore. Yeah. My next door neighbor. Yeah. So that one is Brother Nguyen Tuan, the chairman for the Jamboree.
Please come in, please share.
Take picture, go the other side. Go in, take picture. This is Vietnam, from Vietnam.
Welcome to Malaysia.
That's me, so Malaysia.
Malaysia, I love Malaysia.
Thank you.
Sir, you please come.